But things are hotting up here at Melbourne. Some spirited 5 minutes of bidding. Mark Jones joins me from New Zealand. Firstly, welcome back, mate.
Yeah, always good to be back, Paul.
Some spirited bidding. About 5 minutes of one went for 200, and then you got involved in one that was very keenly contested, $230,000. It's good state of affairs for the industry when fillies are making that sort of money.
Yeah, just a bit of guarantee for the future of the industry going forward with these good fillies, and it shows what they can bring when they come to the market. Like, probably a lot gets sold privately, but I think it's showing in the last few years, if you put them through the ring, that's where you get best value.
Put the quality product up, and the quality people will buy them. That's half the trick, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's an auction, and everyone gets a chance, and at least it's fair game. So we've always liked to buy from sales, and I think it's the best way that going forward we need to do it. And even in New Zealand, we probably lack the good fillies going through the ring, and if we do that, our sales will go forward too. And it diverses the breed a bit too to different people.
You reckon it's a bit of the flow-on effect that you guys are coming over here buying because you guys are going so well? And I think some people probably think Victoria's going into an average state of affairs, but do you think it's a nice change of the tide, if you like?
Yeah, well, you see you come over and win all our races lately too, but you've got a lot of our breed, like this is a Kiwi, it's not a Kiwi family, but the mare race in New Zealand, and you've got great families here, so we're just diversing a wee bit and bringing the good blood and good pages to our New Zealand books. So you're betting us on the track, so we're going to come over here, and just the standard Australasian wise good, and these fillies are hard to find, so that's why you couldn't get them in New Zealand. We had to come to Australia to get them.
You purchased that also on behalf of Trent Mason, I believe. He's a great investor in the industry. He's young, he's a new name. Again, another tick that we need for this industry. You know, and I know as well as anyone, we need as many of these new guys in it as we can. Yeah,
definitely. He's a gregreat fella, and him and his wife are heavily involved in it, and they're in it for the right reasons. They enjoy it, and they do a lot of the homework themselves and pick them out and everything. So, going forward for New Zealand breeding, it's fantastic because these mares will race and breed in New Zealand. So, he's spending a lot of money on some very, very good product, and last few years been the same. So I'm sure he'll get the rewards he deserves.
And he's buying fillies, and that's what we need. So industries, HRV, or HRA if you guys want to listen, I don't know if they watch, but anyway, HRV and Harness Racing New Zealand put mares races on, put high quality mares races on, so these horses can race into the future and then become future stars in the broodmare barns as well. Be aware of what's happening. There is a change in the guard, so make sure they keep putting these mares races on. That's the one thing I'll say.
Yeah, it's a key, we have to have mares races. You do them good in Aussie, we're terrible in New Zealand. We've got a great track, Ashburton, 1,700 metres. We should be racing there every week for the fillies and mares, and gets our stud book looking better. And back home we're racing 2.6s hard on these fillies and that, and they breed for speed. So back home we need to get a lot more mares races, and hopefully they're listening. But hopefully change is quick.
I'm going to catch up with you. We've had a couple of dialects going backwards and forwards with text messages over the last few days about comments about a few people. I'm going to catch up with you probably in a week or two remotely, and we'll have a good chat about the industry and just tell it as it is, I think. Look forward to that. You haven't actually said yes, but you did just then because you nodded, so it's all good. But no, I think the industry's going good. We need it to keep going good. We need people to be aware of what they've got. Mate, well done. Congratulations. Hopefully you get to put your hand up for yourself a bit later on as well. But thank you very much for coming over. Thank you very much to Trent Mason as well. We need as many people investing in this great sport that we all love as we can. So thanks very much, Mark.
Yeah, thanks. I'd just like to thank Trent Mason and his wife, and also Nutrien for putting on a great sale. So, it's first class.
Well done, mate. Thank you.
Cheers.